Queen. And then team of Seongyun University, Korea, represented by Mr. Ro Myung-Hwan. And team of Handong University, represented by Mr. Yang Jae-sik. And there are also two winners for the first prize. The winners are team of Ewha Women's University in Korea, represented by Ms. Shin Ji-hyun. And then the only multinational team from Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine, represented by Dan Iwachim. Last but most importantly, the grand prize winner of the first United Nations Academic Impact Collegian Research Paper Competition is team of Korea University, represented by Mr. Kim Min-woo. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Hwang. Now we are going to have the award ceremony. First, Best Presentation Award. David Alenga from Ghana. The award for the best presentation will be presented by Young-Gil, co-president of Korean Association in support of UN Academic Impact. Young-Gil UN Academic Impact 한국협의회 공동의장님께서 시상해 주시겠습니다. Best Presentation Award, United Nations Academic Impact. In recognition of the demonstrated global vision, insights, and academic rigor in their paper presented at the first UNAI Collegian Research Paper Competition and Global Development Conference, and in light of our special priority for global engagement and transformation in pursuit of peace, development, and human rights, United Nations Academic Impact and Korean Association in support of UNAI hereby grant this award to David Alenga from Ghana. Dated August 23, 2013, Young-Gil, co-president of Korean Association in support of UN Academic Impact. Now, we are going to award the second prize for 3 teams. First, Hwa Taeyong from Vietnam, please come up to the stage. The second prize for first team will be presented by Kim Young-mo, President of Korean International Cooperation Agency. 2등상 첫째 팀 수상은 김영모 한국국제협력단 이사장께서 해주시겠습니다. United Nations Academic Impact and Korea Association in support of UNAI grants second prize award to Hwa Taeyong from Vietnam. The remaining information is the same as just mentioned. 상장과 부상, 꽃다발 전달이 있겠습니다. 김영목 이사장님은 학생들과 사진 촬영을 위해서 단상 앞쪽으로 자리해 주시기 바랍니다. Now we are going to have a photo session. One more, please give them a big applause. Thank you. Team Hwan, please come up to the stage. The second prize for second team will be presented by Kim Yong-Hwan, President of Korea Export-Import Bank. 2등상 두 번째 팀 수상은 김용환 한국수출입은행장께서 해주시겠습니다. United Nations Academic Impact and Korean Association in support of UNI grant second prize award to No Myung-hwan and his team. The remaining information is the same as just mentioned. 상장과 부상, 꽃다발 전달이 있겠습니다. 행장님께서는 학생들과 사진 촬영을 위해서 단상 앞쪽으로 자리해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. Congratulations. Thank you. Team Yang-Jae-sik, please come up to the stage. The second prize for the third team will be presented by Kim Hyung-tae, President, Korea Capital Market Institute. 2등상 세 번째 수상은 김영태 자본시장 연구원장께서 해주시겠습니다. United Nations Academic Impact and Korea Association in support of UNAI grants second prize award to Yang-Jae-sik and his team. The remaining information is the same as just stated. 상장과 부상, 꽃다발 전달이 있겠습니다. 김영태 원장님께서는 학생들과 사진 촬영을 위해서 단상 앞쪽으로 이동해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 감사합니다. Thank you. Congratulations. Now we are going to award the first prize for first team. 신지현 and her team, please come up to the stage. The award for the first prize and will be presented by Kim Young-Gil, co-president of Korean Association in support of UN Academic Impact. United Nations Academic Impact and Korean Association in support of UNAI grant first prize award to Shin Ji-hyun. The remaining information is the same as just mentioned. 상장과 부상, 꽃다발 전달이 있겠습니다. 다시 한번 축하합니다. Congratulations. Now we are going to award the first prize for second team. Then Joachim, please come up to the stage. This award also will be presented by Young-Gil, co-president of Korean Association in support of UN academic impact. United Nations Academic Impact and Korea Association in support of UNAI grants first prize award to Dan Joachim. The remaining information is the same as just mentioned. Now we are going to have a photo session. Students and presenters, please come forward. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, co-president of Korean Association in support of UN Academic Impact, Young-Gil, will introduce our main speaker.
Most distinguished grand prize will be presented His Excellency UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon.
Kim Min-woo from Korea University, please come up to the stage. Grand Prize, United Nations Academic Impact. In recognition of the demonstrated global vision, insights, and academic rigor in their paper presented at the first UNAI Collegian Research Paper Competition and Global Development Conference, and in light of our special priority for global engagement and transformation in pursuit of peace, development, and human rights, United Nations Academic Impact and Korean Association in support of UNAI hereby grant this award to Kim Min-woo, Jeon Dae-eun, Kim Jong-kyung from Korea University. Dated August 23, 2013. His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations. 총장님, 학생들과 사진 촬영을 위해서 감사합니다. Congratulations. Please give them a big applause. 다시 한번 축하합니다. 포디움 들어와요. 포디움 들어와. 포디움. It is an honor and privilege for me to introduce His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations. He's going to make a speech for us. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Honorable Minister of Education of the Republic of Korea, Dr. Son Nam-soo, Dr. Kim Young-Gil, President of Handong Global University and co-chairman of the Korean Association in support of United Nations Academic Impact, distinguished university presidents, professors and officials, dear students and prize awardees, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for this opportunity to address this important gathering of UN academic impact. In my travels around the world, I have taken planes, helicopters, boats, buses, motorcades, and even bicycles. But the engines that drives my personal progress is education. Without education, I would never be standing before you today as the Secretary General of the United Nations. I'm a great beneficiary of good investment of Korean education. And I'm resolved to advance the course of education for all people around the world. I'm especially focused to have 7 million young students around the world who are out of school, to bring them back to school by the end of 2015. Education will give them a better life and give us all a brighter future. This is especially true for girls. For every year that you educate a young woman, her income goes up by as much as 20%. A World Bank study of 100 developing countries found that putting more girls in high school significantly boosts per capita income growth. I have personally seen how education transforms countries. I think I'm not the only one here on the podium in this venue who are old enough to remember Korea when there were almost no modern conveniences. In our day, many had no plumbing or electricity in the schools. Forget about telephones or televisions or cellular phones. Back then, it was very difficult to imagine that such a poor country like Korea could become one of the world's most powerful economies of the world. People often ask me, what is the secret of Korean development, democracy, and socio-economic field? I never hesitate to answer that is education. We owe a great deal to good and wise investment in education. I'm grateful to you all for devoting your lives to academia. I wish I had time to hear more from you, particularly young students. The United Nations Academic Impact was created so that you could systematically contribute to helping the United Nations advance peace and progress in our world. There are many examples of our productive collaboration. Tonight, we honored the winners of an essay contest sponsored by Handong Global University on the Millennium Development Goals and the post-2015 development agenda. These twin issues are the highest priority of the United Nations. Progress on the MDGs can inspire the world to establish a strong set of universal sustainable development goals for the future we want, for the future you are going to shape. We are drawing on the wisdom of people from around the world, development experts and government officials, but also grassroots groups, ordinary citizens, and students. I'm delighted to see so many members of Action by students to promote innovation and reform through education, or Aspire, ASPIRE. I applaud your activism. Many of you come from universities that are using the academic impact to advance the UN's goal. Students from Korea, Japan, Mexico, the Black Sea, and Kazakhstan are engaged in this effort. They are encouraging entrepreneurship to help developing countries, publishing research on the UN Charter, teaching nonviolence, studying renewable resources, and promoting sustainable development. Around the world, universities are teaming up to support the global mission of the United Nations. I urge you to do more to help the academic impact live up to its name and make a real difference in our world. Honorable Minister of Education, distinguished university presidents, professors, and dear students, ladies and gentlemen. Last month, the United Nations was honored to host Malala Yousafzai, the young Pakistani teenage girl who was shot in the head by the Taliban for exercising for her right to go to school. She began this campaign when she was just 11 years old. She's now 18. During the last 7 years, she has been advocating for girls' education. Taliban's extremists, they didn't like that, and they shot, and she was almost dead. She was almost killed. Only with good medical support, she was miraculously saved. I met her, I have spoken to her, I met her at the United Nations. July 12th, that was her birthday. United Nations celebrated her birthday, her as Malala Day. And that day, the whole United Nations was occupied by youth. So it was a youth takeover day for all the youth that came from all around the world to work together with the United Nations, that it is the education which transforms our world to a better future. Malala called for a global struggle against illiteracy, poverty, and terrorism. To win this fight, she said, I quote, "Let us pick up our books and pens. They are our most powerful tools and weapons." She said even that, "I'd like to see the sons and daughters of Talibans who shot me, who wanted to kill me. They should be also given opportunity for education." This brave and principled young woman nearly lost her life for this cause. Since then, we campaigned girls with textbook message. I have taken a picture with my own granddaughter. That was tweeted all around the world. What these Talibans and extremists fear most is not weapons, it's not guns. It's girls and young children who are educated, who read books. They are the most important and powerful tools to fight against terrorism and to fight against extremism. Therefore, I highly applaud your commitment. And let's change this society through education, by investing wisely in education for the better future for all of us, particularly for our young generations who will be the leaders of our world tomorrow. And I thank you very much for this opportunity, and I wish you all the best. Let us work together to make this world better for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now close the first UNAI Collegian Research Paper Competition and Global Development Conference. Once again, on behalf of all the organizers, I express my sincere gratitude for your participation for the conference. Thank you. Please remain to be seated until His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations, leaves the room. 반기문 총장님이 퇴장하신 후에 퇴장해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 모든 행사 종료 후 사진 촬영은 자유롭게 하실 수 있습니다. 나누어드린 UN 아카데미 임팩트 가입 신청서를 작성하셔서 퇴장 시 안내 데스크에 제출해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 다시 한번 오늘 행사에 참석하신 모든 분들께 감사드립니다. 반기문 유엔 사무총장님께서 퇴장하실 때 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 큰 건 하나 넘어가네. 정말 오차 없이 이 정도 실력으로 우리 하면 우리 어디 나가서 회사 하나 차려도 될 것 같아요. 수고들 많이 했습니다.